I invited Jim Turner to the Sharpeners Jam. We didn't know we were going to be doing it streaming and digital, and Jim is probably the least electronic or digital person other than my husband there is. So this is quite an adventure for him and for us. And he's going to be coming on in a minute. We're going to do a chat. And I've invited Jim Turner because I just love Jim Turner. He's always the first to show up at the jam, the first to register to come to the Sharpeners Jam. And he's like family. I talk about some sharpeners eat, drink, sleep, sharpening. Jim was born, I think, on a grinding wheel. He's, I'll have him tell a little bit about himself, but I think he's like a third generation sharpener. And his van looks like it still has been used for 3 generations. No one can sharpen a wider variety of tools and gizmos and gadgets than Jim Turner can. And he can do a lot of them, and most of them on a Flathone. So I've asked him to come show you a few of the things he can sharpen on the Flathone, and gives you opportunities if you only have one piece of equipment. We're going to talk about a Flathone and a Dremel. We'll have that as well. So I'm about ready to give Jim a call, and I think you are going to enjoy this. I've been looking forward to this evening. He's been working all day. I'm going to have him tell you a little bit about the volume of business he does, even in this pandemic. Nothing slows Jim down. And as I said, you're going to love him too. So I'm going to give Jim a call.
We're trying to tape this phone to an old vacuum cleaner. I don't have a stand or anything.
Well, while you're working on that, I want to record our what we're talking on the phone. So let me work on.
Okay. Well, I want to show you the first thing.
Oh, wait a minute! Don't start yet. Don't start yet. I want to.
Okay.
I want to record what we're doing here, and I'm trying to get to that screen.
Bonnie, he's getting anxious. I'm trying to tell him to calm down.
I'm ready. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I aren't you like a third generation sharpener?
Yeah, my dad and uncle started the business in 1942.
I can't see your face. Can I see your face while you're talking? Put your hat on.
Okay, can you see me now?
No.
I'll take my hat off. That might be better.
Well, I can't. There we go. Now I see you. There you go. Hey.
Now that's good. Just hoping that tape keeps holding. I think it will. Okay, like I say, my dad and uncle started the business over in Gaffney, which is over where the big beach is at in South Carolina, back in 1942, and they did it up until the 70s, and they started teaching me it in 1968 when I was 9 years old.
All right.
And that was my dad and his twin brother running the business. And we had, over the years, we had 17 different employees. And we had sharpening, plus we also had small engine repair. We sharpened everything. And I decided I wanted to go mobile back in 87, I believe it was. Well, I didn't go fully mobile until 91. But I started doing mostly beauty scissors and stuff like that, and barbers. And then I went out to the ISSG out in Albuquerque, the first ISSG show I went to. And I met up with the guy I was working with today out there. He was from Jacksonville, Florida. We actually started a route, we closed the shop down, started a route back and forth from Jacksonville, Florida to Gaffney, back and forth. And then we wound up, we met another friend out in Nashville, Tennessee, so we were running Jacksonville to Gaffney, Sharpening and all that, out to Nashville, Tennessee, back down through Murfreesboro, all that, Chattanooga, back years ago. And so we had a heck of a big route. We'd stay in motels and just travel. And I have traveled across country. I paid my way out to Albuquerque, sharpened all the way out there, and I carried a lot of money with me, but I didn't have to spend it. I just went all the way out there. I made a little over $400 the first day I was in Albuquerque. And I went in one salon out there. I hated I went in. I went in. It was Bill Brenton's salon. I didn't know he had a salon. But he was also a sharpener and a hairstylist. So I went in his salon. He said, "You're going to be seeing me tomorrow." He said, "I'm Bill Brenton." And so I felt bad about that, but I went, but we've sharpened my way cross country a few times. Went out to Vegas and sharpened our way out there. A few other things. Made my way across country, and the only state that I didn't really have a whole lot of luck in for a while.
Wyoming?
Not enough population there.
Nobody's there.
Right, not enough. I mean, I want to go down a busy road. If I'm going to work at city on a regular basis, I do it this way. I go all the way down one side as far as I run out of customers. Then I'll turn around and go back down the other side instead of crisscrossing, because it slows you down crisscrossing, waiting for traffic to cross the road. I just keep going right side of the road all the way down. Then I'll get where there's nothing left on that road, I'll turn around and go back the other way. But on a place like that out there, I just keep going. When that road runs out, I turn on the next good road I see and go down it. I mean, I didn't have a GPS. I did all this. I worked in Trenton, New Jersey one time with no GPS. Just imagine that. Didn't know a thing about it. I just did it. And, I mean, it's amazing, how I made it. And I guess because I went to places like this.
Oh, I see. You got your Sharp Wars shirt on. Yes. I was before we came on with you. I was telling him. I said, "You're always the first one. You and Shannon. And tell Shannon back there to come out of the kitchen and say hello. I hear her in there with the dishes. Come in and say hello."
Why don't you come in and just say hello real quick? She'll be right there in just a second.
Yeah. You and Shannon. Y'all are still fairly newlyweds. How long have you been married now?
We've been married 8 years this year.
Oh, it's been
Very long time.
Hi, Shannon.
She's been on Phil longer than me.
Yes, it's a very long time.
You take care of them.
She's very special. I call her my special needs person. I got to rag her a little bit.
Oh.
Me and my friend that I met out in Albuquerque, me and him been sharpening together since 93. No,
Wow.
93. And we got away from it, apart from it, when me and her met up, because me and her started going together on it. But when she started taking care of her mother, then me and my friend went back to working together. We're riding in his van most of the time right now. With my van out here, I got fixed it. My other one's in the shop having everything we need done to it.
Oh,
I'm
good.
having wheel put in it. I'm having water pump put on it. I'm having everything done.
How old is your van? How old is your van now?
That one is a 2002.
Okay.
And, it's got 537,000 miles on it. So I'm going to try to see if I can get a million on it. They say you can get a million on a Ford. I'm on the same motor and the same transmission. It's never been rebuilt.
Wow.
Never. I had another Ford I put a little over 600,000 on, but I wrecked it.
Oh.
So I lost it. But I'm going to try to get that million on this one. I'm going to do my best. I don't know if I'll make it or not. If I don't, I've already looked at a few places where I know where I can get vans pretty reasonable.
Well, that's always the highlight of the Sharpeners Jam, is going out and looking at your van. Everybody's got to go see your van. It just amazes them.
Well,
You've got a little bit of everything in there, don't you?
Right now, I got more junk than I've ever had in it, because I'm fixing to clean it out and put a new bench with shelves and everything, and drawers in it and everything. So, when I have drawers, I've never had drawers in the last several vans I've had. I bought a tool cabinet years ago from Sears in one van and did that, but every one I've had that way has been too high up. But I'm making this one out of an old dresser. So,
Okay.
and it's got plenty of drawers in it, so I'm going to make this one out of an old dresser. It was just like, it's a whole, made by Drew Furniture Company, so it's it's quality. So I hope it holds up. I put one in there, and it looked great, but it was made out of a lot of particle board. And I wanted to hit the brakes too hard one time. It just fell pieces of my stuff went everywhere. So.
Well, I know you had an accident in the van recently where you were stuck under something. Something fell down.
Oh yeah, I fell. That's how I broke my Flathone. I broke the motor loose from the box. I guess you call it housing.
Yeah.
And when I fastened it back up, I turned it on and poof, and smoke coming out of the inside of it.
Now, I do want to say for anybody watching, it was not a Cymec Flathone. It was a Jim Turner put it together. Yeah.
Well, it was an old one I bought. It was a Matthew Biology Flathone for Matthew Biology back
Oh,
in the
yeah, I
90s.
remember that one, yes.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was from 1993.
Yeah.
It's an older one. I mean, I got my life out of it. I've been using it mostly for clipper blades. I mean, I sharpened probably 50, 60,000 clipper blades on that one machine. Plus, we got the big Nebraska blade machines, and we got the extreme cut machine from what's the name? Huff's that used to be around.
Okay.
And then we also got a couple of Tracos. So we got a little bit of all kind of machines.
Yeah, you're always collecting stuff. I know you. Yeah. Back to the sharpening. Two questions I have. One is, just tell me about the business you did today and what you expect to do tomorrow, just for instance.
Well, today, our first stop had 23 blades and 12 scissors. Then the next stop had, I think it was 27 blades, and I think there were 13 or 14 scissors there. And then I wanted to get home so I didn't set up anybody else. But tomorrow we only got one lined up. I got some other stuff I need to do tomorrow, and we'll get home. And I want to see that Forge and Fire tomorrow night. I love watching that, so I don't think anything messing that up.
Well,
but,
and what I want to point out, because somebody might be watching this as a video later, this is during the pandemic when all the businesses are shut down that you're doing this kind of business.
Well, this is just the groomers and animal hospitals.
Right, just groomers and animal hospitals.
I Barber and Beauty, but Barber and Beauty's closed right now. So, but tomorrow is a big groomer, and it's about 2.5, 3 hours. For my partner, it'll be about a 2.5 hour drive, but he drives the company jet, and I ride on the back of a turtle. So I do. But.
So
we did $800 just customers the last time when we're going through tomorrow. The last stop we did there was a little over $800.
$800 just wow. So you're a busy man, but I know I had asked you. I think it was last year. Just kind of facetiously, I said, Jim, I mean, how many different things can you sharpen on a Flathone? And you came up with a number. Do you remember what it was?
Well, right now I've been working on that more. I got a little over 100 things right now that you could probably do if I had the stuff to do. I don't have much stuff here right now.
Yeah, and I've got a few things here. But I tell you what, they're going to have to come to the Sharpeners Jam here in Atlanta next year so they can see all the things we can do. We'll start collecting them between now and next year, okay?
Yeah, I hope we can do, like I was fixing to say, we can do a lawnmower blade on your machine. We can sharpen an axe on your machine. We can sharpen a hammer. We can sharpen a machete. We can sharpen...
I've done a machete.
Well, we can do that, see. I mean, it's just, this is an old Foley clipper hone, one of the 1019 clipper hones they had back in the 80s. And I got two of them I found in my shop. And I said, I made this wheel. It's a plexiglass I cut out, built a hole here, inside, and just put a piece of sticky back paper on here, and then another piece on the other side, a little bit different. But
you find a way to get her done, don't you? Don't you, Jim? All right, well, let's start, because we're starting late here, Jim. Let's get going on some of these things, and you tell me what you want us to work on yet. I couldn't find an elevator. Don't you call them elevators? But I found these little things, see?
This is very similar to an elevator right here. Let me find it here. I got a bunch of them here. Here we go. This is very similar to, it's big compared to an elevator. But can you see that? It's hollow here, and it's rounded back here.
Yeah. We did something like that on the video on the manicure tools, because they use them like for pushing the cuticles too.
Now,
but they use that. Here. What do they use it around the gums?
Do what?
Do they use it around the gums?
Well, if you pull it in two, they elevate. Now this is woodworking, but it's very small. But they take it under and they come down with it and pry the tooth out. That's what they do.
Okay.
And can you see my wheel? Well, I'm not even going to turn it on. But you take this tool like this, just come down like this and just rock it like that.
Okay.
And have the wheel turning, never have the wheel coming into you.
Going away from you. All right.
Being this for the benefit of the video. But and sometimes I'll put my finger up here to steady it a little bit, but just rock it like that. And don't go real hard because you don't want to burn it.
Now, how do you know what angle? What angle to how high to lift it?
What the angle is here that's already on it. Just look at the angle that's already on it.
Okay.
And just try to match that angle. And you get one that's nicked up real bad. Now, this is not, but I got some of them are and they're brand new. They've never been used out of the package. They're just because they're cheap. But if you get one that's really bad, you take it straight in on it like this and rock it like that.
Mm-hmm.
What you're doing is jointing all the nicks out of it, see?
Okay.
You just joint the nicks like that. And then you take and just work like this. And you'll have a shiny ridge on top of it after you joint. You'll have a shiny line on top. You sharpen like this until that shiny line is gone. And then you won't have any nicks in it anymore. You'll have your sharp edge back. Once you get
that makes sense. Now, do you polish it, and what grit do you do? What grit are you using?
I start off with a 60 micron if it's jumped up.
A 60 micron? Okay.
And then I'll finish it up on like the maximum will be a 15 micron.
15 micron? Okay.
Yeah, that'll work, but a 9 is even better. But that's just to finish it up with. But then I don't have a round one, but I don't even know if I measured. I got a round hone I use, but it's not a diamond hone. But I'm just going to use this as an example. This is a little hone I buy from you.
Yeah. I've got some. I've got those. You got those from me, I think, didn't you?
Oh, you're the only person I bought them from.
Yep.
They got them at Woodworking Supplies, but I buy them from you. I'd rather buy them from you. But they charge about the same, I think. But I usually buy them from you.
Yeah, because we buy them, Yeah, they're made by DMT. They're good quality diamond.
I buy them every year.
Yeah?
If you've got them, I buy them every year. But just, you'll build up a burr on the inside here. On that bit, when you sharpen it here, you'll build up a burr on the inside.
Right.
Even after that fine one. And just, if you don't have a round diamond file, you can take the corner of this and just
the
work
corner.
it like that. And just take and just work that burr off. And you should be done.
Okay.
And that's how that kind of works. And then I'm going to try to show you a few here. They got your ones like this. It's a different kind of chisel. Can you see that? That's
not real good, Jim.
45.
What's it, like a chisel? Something like that?
It is. Yeah, only this one's got a 45-degree angle to it. It cuts in the corner to cut in where most of them are straight across.
No, mine's got a 45-degree angle. Look at it again,
Okay.
Jim. See?
Oh, yeah, it does. Okay.
So that would be similar to what you've got?
You got your bevel on the back here, and it's about a 45. It's got a 45.
Oh, I see. It's a double 45. It's slanted and 45, right?
Right.
Okay.
See. So then you have to work down like this and at an angle here. You just match it up to that here, and you find out where you can actually take back a little bit before you turn your machine on. And you can see that if you do it with yours without the machine on, take it back like this and just rock it up. When you get to that point right there, and turn your machine on slow, and just let it start working.
So I'd be going away from the, going the wrong way.
Always go away from that. Yeah, I'll never have it come in and just throw it in.
Let me get
Just
something
like
coarser. Here's a 60. So if I'm going to hold it this way. So I would find where that angle is, and then I want to go up wrong way. Find where that angle is, and then come in here like this.
Yep, you can match it up.
Yep.
Looks good, don't it?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
That's real simple.
Now, I've created a little bit of a burr on this side.
Right. Okay, and you just take, on that kind, where do I lay this one? Here we go. I take this, and I'll lay it flat here, like this. And on the inside, the flat side, I just take like this and just rub the flat edge. See how they?
Oh, okay, so I just rub the flat edge, just flat on, huh?
Lightly, just to remove the burr.
Yep, that did it. That did it.
So, how fast was that?
That was fast. How much you charge for that?
I charge $2 for that one.
Well,
The size that would be about $3. This little one I charge $2. This is just a very small one. But that one would be about $3.
okay. And if it was all gouged out, like I've got one here that's kind of got a bunch of nicks in it.
I charge an extra couple of bucks for that.
So this one I would probably go straight in until I got all the nicks out.
Yeah,
And then I could go in and shape it, huh?
Yeah, just whatever the shape of it is, that straight edge, just work it flat till you get it all the nicks out, and then just redo the bevel till you get the back sharp.
Okay, so I would get all this out, and then yeah, okay. I mean, it seems pretty simple, and
it is very simple. I mean, that's big money. In the surgical instruments, you can knock out a lot of that stuff fast.
what about this thing? It looks like that's the sharp edge.
Let me show you. I don't have a curved knife like that, but I brought some knives in here. Where do I am? Right here in front of me.
When I was in the knife business, they used to have the picks for the horses' hooves. That would be something like that too, where they go in to clean out the horses' hooves.
That one is for leather.
Yeah, this is for leather. Yeah, but it's just probably the same principle, right?
Yeah, basically. And the way we sharpen those, you have to have a part all the way be able to sharpen all the way to the corner.
I got a cushion plate here.
Okay, just come on the corner and just work it around.
So I'm going to come in like this, huh?
Let me see what I'm doing.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah, you just hold it up like the knife up in the air.
Oh.
You still want everything going away from it.
Oh, like this?
And then lift your arm up as you put it. You use the back of your fingers here like this to sort of help guide you, and just like that.
Okay.
And then if you want to go do the other side, those are normally a bevel on each side.
Yeah, this is where it's sharp in here.
Okay, we'll do this, then just flip that over like that. And same thing. And it's back. Like you've seen the guy that sells that big high-dollar knife machine out in California, how he lifts the knife up with this. Just all you do is just like that and back.
Now, if we want to go to knives, I got like a really long one here.
Okay, well that particular knife, regular knife like that, I got one here that's serrated edge knife.
Yeah, this one's not serrated.
All right. Okay, well for that, I put my on the back of the knife, I use it as a guide.
Okay.
And I just take that and just come up like that. Well, I mean, I got too blunt there.
And you just have to guess at the angle, right?
Yeah, I mean, just flat as you, about like that probably. You can see it. You have a little bit of opening up under the back side, so you have a little bit over here, but the thinner you can make it, if it's a good knife, the better.
Okay.
If it's a cheap knife, you want to make it a little more blunt with a cheap knife because they won't hold an edge good. But just take the hand on the back here like this, and just do that, and come back over here, and just.
So I'm going to come in, hand back here, like this.
Yeah, on the back of the knife. Just use the back of your hand as a guide. Just guide right.
Like this?
Yeah, best as I can see it. Yeah, basically. Yeah. You just follow the edge all the way. And you're actually, as you're sharpening, Bonnie, you keep this hand still. And pretty much, and all you're doing is just pull the knife up under these fingers. Use it as a guide.
Okay, and then I go back the other direction. It's the same type of thing here, right?
Right. That's all there are to it. Just raise up on it and do that way. As the knife curves, you have to raise the back of the handle up naturally to,
Okay.
you know.
I think with a little bit of practice you could get it. And then you would polish it. What grit, and then would you eventually polish it or what?
I would use the 9 micron as the finish on that. Now, if you're cutting tomatoes or something like that, I would probably only use the 60 micron, make it coarser, but take the burr away. But the coarser works sort of like a serration. Because a knife that's too sharp on a tomato or something like that would slide off.
Oh,
so
okay.
If you've got a little bit of bite to it, you do a little bit of bite with that 60 micron, and then
a little bit of bite if they're doing tomatoes, but for meat, you'd want it nice and slick.
You want it real sharp.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I do the finish it up with the 9 micron or at least a 15.
Okay. What else you got there, Jim?
Well, I got the drill bit.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to know.
Okay, the lip of the drill bit. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I put the lip right here, and a lot of people think you have to twist the drill bit to sharpen it. That's wrong.
You don't twist it, okay?
You put the lip down right here, or right on it like that. I can't see it in here too good. So just put it right here and just back down. Back down with it and turn it around the other side and go down that way.
Okay, I think I know. So, I'd want, if I'm doing it this way, I'd want the wheel to be turning here, correct?
Yeah, it's always have it turning away from the cutting edge.
Okay, I'm going to try it.
Okay.
I'm going slow. And
just make sure you get enough relief behind the cutting edge. You have to slow down.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Make sure that you get enough relief behind from the cutting edge. Make sure it slopes down. Because a lot of people that make it too flat and they just bounce. They just ride on top of the material.
Okay. Let me try it again. A little bit of a twist to that cutting edge, huh?
You don't really twist it. You just rock it backwards.
Oh, just rock it.
Straight back.
Okay, I'm going to show you I did one side and not the other. I'm going to show you. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it. What I can tell, it looks pretty good. I just can't see it real good.
I'm going to hold it up to. I'm going to hold it up to the other camera, and I've done one side and not the other. It looks right to me.
Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Yeah, it does.
And that was pretty quick and easy to do. I don't have to worry about all down in here.
Well, the only thing you do there, I'm going to show you that now.
Okay.
The lip on the inside here, you take and just touch it. But you have to have an edge on your wheel all the way to the edge. Mine don't. But just go in right here, just touch it. They call that thinning the web, is what they call that. Just go right there like that. And flip it over to the other side.
So I'm rolling it in?
No, you're just going flat in on this inside right here.
Okay.
On the inside of the boot. What you're doing is let it right here.
I'm actually in the grooves?
Yeah, you are, right. You're on that flat surface because what you're doing is thinning the web. They call this little center piece here, little center line. That's your web. And you have to thin that every once in a while.
Let me get a skinnier, flatter plate. So,
But if you can just
I don't know, you've lost me there, Jim.
Can you see right here where I'm going straight in?
Not
really. I'm going right with the plane of the wheel. I want to try to do it with this, use this roll of tape here as an example. You're going straight with the wheel. You say this is a wheel.
Yeah.
You're just taking the flute of the bit. You're coming in straight like that, getting that flute and flipping around here. Just touch it a little bit, just from the inside flat. And that thins it down a little bit, makes it cut fast. They call that thinning the web.
I wouldn't want to be going all the way around these things here.
No, all you're doing is just getting this top edge just a little, just maybe this far down on the bit.
Oh, so I'm not worrying about all down here. It's really just up here.
All this in here. Just right here. All you're doing is thinning that web a little bit. That's all it is.
Okay, I haven't done this other side over here. Do I need to go?
Well, just as long as you keep them even, try to do the same thing to each one.
Oh, going this way. Okay, I'm going to try to do.
You see what that does?
Wait. No, I don't look right at all.
Wish I had something better than this phone, but I don't.
Yeah, let me see. I'm getting there, I think. Okay, that looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna get. You still have me a little bit lost. Can I do it with like a diamond paddle instead?
Well, you probably can, yeah. Just do that flat edge. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Go in from the front this way. And you're going right here. Can you see that?
I think so, and I'm down in the groove.
You're in the groove, just on that flat lip. That's all you want to do, just that lip.
So I'm just kind of thinning that out a little bit there, okay?
Yeah, right. And turn it around here and do the other side.
Because I'm not too worried about down in here. It's at the tip is where it's actually doing the cutting, correct?
Right.
So I just want to make sure that first part there is a fresh cut. Okay.
To make it a little easier, put your hone here. Just take your, let me turn it around here. Take your bit and slide it, instead of using all this, slide the bit like that. Because you got more, easier to work like this.
Yeah, I see.
And just turn it over and do the other side. I gotta buy some more of these when I come back down there.
Well, it definitely does feel sharper. I think that would cut better. So.
Yeah, it helps. And then on the back of the bit, not all of them have this, but they have an extra, not counting the radius here, there'll be another section back here that goes long down the back side here. Just take that, and just at a very steep angle like this, just touch that, and turn around here and touch that. Take off a little bit on that each time.
Okay.
If they've got that, if they don't, there's more of your expensive bits have that, not your cheap bits. But
and so, how much you charge for something like this?
That side of it's a good bit. Now, cheap bits, they don't want to pay the price, so I tell them some of them are not worth it.
Yeah.
But you can take a broken bit, it's broken in half, and reshape it too. We do that all the time. You have to just put the whole new head on it. Start it from a broken bit and redo it to be shorter, but you can still do it. But just to basically sharpen it, the size bit you got there looks like about $1.50, $2.
$1.50, $2. Okay. So is it worth it to look for this business, or is it just something? This is something to add to what we're doing if it comes our way.
What's good about that is you go to like auto repair shops or sheet metal shops, places like that, all kind of places use drill bits. Every business has got drills, and some of these you might go to one place and get 200 or 300 of them at a time. I had a guy come out from an auto repair shop one time. He had a box. He just been throwing them in the box at night. So he figured somebody had sharpened them someday for him.
Okay.
I just sharpened, so you can get a ton of them. And also glass drills. Now they're a bit like this. They got look like a broadhead for a bow and arrow on them, and they cut through glass with those. Then you got your masonry bits, but they're all carbide. You have to have a diamond wheel, which I'm making a diamond wheel.
Okay.
On Flathones. So, but there's, I mean, we've got. I bought a whole thing of that. This is a straight flat chisel, and do the same thing on it. Just make that bad one like that. You know, and do.
Okay.
That's just a straight.
Saw like that one I had. Yeah.
Right, and we got and another one sitting here that's very unique. I have spotted here. Here it is. No.
Well, I've been trying to collect things for you. Anytime I go to a yard sale or something, I got this thing. I'm not even sure what that's for. It's sharp down here, and then it's sharp.
That's a button cutter.
A button cutter.
That's a button cutter. And I've already cut holes for button holes for like couches or upholstery people.
So it's for cutting in leather?
Well, cutting leather or any kind of material that you're making furniture out of, or upholstery. And in that hole is where the stuff you're cutting, it works its way out that hole.
What? I'm sorry. Repeat that again.
Okay, if they're using the cutter,
yeah,
that hole on the back is as you're cutting, they're hitting it with a hammer. Hands don't pick up nothing anymore, but they're hitting it with a hammer. That hole on the side is where the plugs, where they cut the hole, the material that's been cut is coming out.
Oh, it comes out there. So what they're doing, like if they were cutting a hole here, they would set it here and hammer it.
Right.
And then whatever is in the center comes up that area. Okay, I got it.
Right.
So what would be sharpened would be here. How would you sharpen that?
Those I usually charge $5 for those.
Okay.
And they're real fast. They're just say this radius cutter here, radius on the end. That's got a radius all the way around it. It's a plug cutter. But all you do is just keep spinning it like that.
Okay. So it's got a lot of nicks. I'd probably start out with it straight down.
Straight out, joining first. You know, straight in. You just look at it every time you touch it. Just look at it. Don't take much.
Okay, I got it. I've got it flat now. And then I'm going to kind of come in like this. Is that right? Can you see me, Jim?
Just match your bevel. Whatever bevel it's got on it, just try to match that.
It's not much of a bevel. It's tiny. And so I'm just turning it around like so.
Right. And I'm working on, because there's quite a few of those out there, Bonnie. And a person would take and make them a jig to hold that with a drill and put that on a drill and spin it and really make a pretty job. I'm working on a thing for that too. I ain't done it yet, but you're spinning it by hand there, so you're not, it's not as true as it would be if you had it in a drill. So I'm working at a way to put it on a drill.
That actually looks a whole lot better. How would I get the burrs out inside, or do I need to worry about that?
Well, you can actually get a diamond chainsaw file, like for the Dremel.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't want to use it with the machine on that, just take and just work the inside a little bit by hand with a little dime. You can actually get a little ceramic hole like they use on a knife that they...
Something like that, and just kind of go in? That's from my Dremel.
Yeah. Right, just go in and just work it off a little bit.
Well, that's nice and sharp now. Yeah, that would probably cut a hole in leather. Or
so
you charge about $5 for that, huh?
Bucks. Yeah, $5.
Okay, that didn't take long.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do. It's amazing what you can do. I mean, there's a world of stuff, and this one, I guess, it is, huh?
So is the key part of it, Jim, is to ask them, what do you use this for, and can I have a sample of whatever it is you're cutting, or watch you?
That would be, if it's a new thing, that's a great thing. And also, I like to, if they're using it regular, I like to watch them do a cut with it and watch how they, if it's a different tool, say, can I see what you're cutting, and then watch you cut it, how it's cut. because that tells you everything. If you watch, because that has to pull that up inside. Plus, it has to have the bevel right to pry the edges, cutting it apart enough to keep on going down. Some people might cut several layers. I mean, if they're doing the same kind of stuff in a factory, if they're cutting, say, for several different couches or several different buttons, they might have a stack of material just thick and just keep on going through it. And that's why that piece is there, and just keep letting that old piece just work its way out.
I bet you've seen everything, haven't you, Jim?
Well, I wouldn't say that because I see new stuff all the time because I'm always looking for new stuff. I'm looking for new stuff all the time. This thing here is a weird one. But,
what is that for?
I know in woodworking. You see, this woodworking, they go in and carve. This is done by hand. They take use the back of their hand to do it. You don't use that, but it's got, actually it's messed up on the end from the factory. It's not even true one.
Wow.
But you take this first. It's flat on it. You can tell that. It's flat on this surface here.
Yeah.
It's got a little groove. But you have to take this all the way from here on that flat surface and just work it. Almost like doing an inside ride on a curved shear. But without a curve, if you've got a curve, something round like that, I did that time with PVC pipe or whatever.
Yeah.
You can also take on the.
That was the year I think you won one of the prizes for your redneck scissor hone, where you had a can of Raid or something with a.
Yeah, it's on paint. I think paint can.
Paint can or something. Oh, spray paint. Yeah, and you had put some grit around it and used it for the inside ride on a curve shear. So you could do something like that, I guess, huh?
I had to do that. I was at a place and somebody had really messed up a shear, and I got to do something. All I had was just basic sandpaper. I didn't have. It was sticky back, but it was not even real honing papers.
Yeah.
But I was sort of stuck. I said, I'm gonna find something, and it was what I used to take off rust off of clipper blades with a little bit or something. And I just put it on that can and worked it and got the shear to work. But this, you do this, and then it's got this. It's like a parting tool. Comes up like a point. Well, these are not even because this has got a slot here. This side down further than this one on this one. It's not right. But you take this one and go over here, and then like that. Only it's on the side turning away from it. But just like that. And that's how fast that is. All this stuff's fast, Bonnie. It's real fast.
Yeah.
Like a lawnmower blade. If you have a lawnmower blade,
okay.
You take a lawnmower blade and hold it.
You can do a lawnmower blade on this?
You can. I wish I had the lawnmower blade with me. You can do it.
Oh, I should have brought one.
The lawnmower blade, you just say this is the lawnmower blade. Here, take this knife. You take the lawnmower blade and match the bevel to it, always going away. And just say it's reaching back here. Instead of doing this, you take to give you better stability with that long lawnmower blade, you rock your body.
Okay.
Just hold it steady and rock your body. And until if you got nips in the lawnmower blade, just come down here and take your nips out, just like you do everything else. A big nip I would not take out of a lawnmower blade because actually the first inch and a half on a lawnmower blade, unless it's a mulching blade, is all the cuts. The rest of it's just for looks.
Oh, really? Okay.
By the time it gets past here, it's already cut. The bass is already cut. I mean, you think about it, it's spinning fast. That bass is already cut by the time it gets here.
Well, that's true.
But,
that's true.
Yeah, it's already cut. That's just like I tell you.
You're always thinking, aren't you?
Well, that's just like hair shears.
Mm-hmm.
I can make a bevel shear shave as easy as you can a convex shear. But the thing is they like that look of that convex.
Yeah.
Get your ride line right. If it's a hollow ground shear, get your ride line right. Get your bevel where you want it to be. It will shave, but it won't stay sharp quite as long as the convex is because the convex is coming up. But you can make it shave and make them where they will slither with it. It's not going to slither as long. It's not going to last as long.
Yeah.
But that lawnmower blade, you can do that. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, there's, you just about name it, you can sharpen a lot of stuff on your machine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you can sharpen. But lawnmower blades, hedge clippers, hand-type hedge clippers, and you would use the Dremel tool for what they call the branch notch in the, where they have that little notch at the back of the hedge clippers
Yeah.
to cut the heavy branches. Just take the Dremel and finish that up. But, I mean, there's...
Now, I've done pruners. I've done, like, rose pruners, the little pruners.
Yeah.
I guess I could have brought a pair of those from home. But, yeah, I've had those come in. I've sharpened them. They've come out good. And like I said, I've done a machete, which surprised me.
Your machete is not a problem.
The sword was. I couldn't do the sword on this. I had a Walking Dead sword come in.
Well, some of those swords, if you had a really good sword, it would probably do it.
It wasn't a good one.
It's so soft, I mean, it won't even, you can't really get a good edge on it.
No. He paid me enough to do it, and I had one of those little work sharp things and just went on it with this,
Right.
And, but, if they want to pay me enough for it. Pinking shears. Now, I know how to do it, but I wanted you to tell them how, because I get a lot of questions about pinking shears.
Okay, the average pinking shear should be a 5-degree bevel. That's on this, I was going to try to point at your bevel, but you know what I'm talking about. From the back of the teeth, you don't do anything in between the teeth.
Nothing in here, just from the back, okay?
You just do that bevel that comes from behind the teeth toward the outside. And normally 5 degrees, there's some that are as much as 10, very rarely, but mostly 5 degrees. They're making some now. At one time, they never made one with a negative angle. But now they are making some with a negative angle. And
with a what?
Why, I don't know.
They're making some.
Negative angle.
A what?
They got a zero angle.
A negative angle. Negative angle, okay. Yeah, I've seen them. Where it might be like a -2 degrees where it's kind of actually going down.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and they've got those. I don't like those, but they got them. But the main thing on a pinking shear is you got to make sure you got a lapping line from the pivot all the way to the tip.
And I'm going to show that on the camera. I think they can see that. Explain what the lapping line is while I'm showing it on here.
The lapping line is a little line down the center of the teeth. Runs right there. It's a little darkening line. You can see where they lapped it, and that makes the teeth mesh together.
I'm going to show them with a magnifier on here so they can see what it's talking about. All right,
I'm probably a professional camera, but I haven't learned how to use it yet.
All right, if you look in there, it sort of changes color. And you call that the lapping line? Is that what you call it, Jim?
The lapping line. Right. And it has to be from the pivot all the way to the tip, or wherever it's not got that lapping line, it will grab and hang up. So that's what they call the teeth mesh. The teeth mesh together.
And this one, the lapping line looks like it's disappeared right at the tip. Right, like this last little bit right here, and I'm gonna put this up here so they can see on this camera, and you can see like the last little triangle here. There's no lapping line.
Okay, so that would grab on that either.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it here. How about that?
I can't, but I can see a little of it, maybe not much. My eyes are not good enough to see it. Just my eyes.
So
probably people can see it.
So on this one, you'd go ahead and sharpen it, and you'd say, but maybe beforehand say it might pull a little bit on the tip. We'll see.
Right. Try, and if it does pull, even if you try to cut the ends off and make it short, then the shear's going to hang up and you lock up together. If you cut it off on the end,
cut it off here.
Lock up.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
What do you do? How do you do the screw on these?
The screw?
Yeah.
See, I didn't bring the shear in with me, but I had the pair of vice grips on the ones that's got that. Looks like a moon with a slot in it it's just a nut, but it don't have any. Yeah.
That's
on
it.
All you do is take your vice grips.
Okay.
Now you tape it with the vice grips and you just turn it with them.
Okay.
Just prepare good vice grips. Don't get a cheap pair because they'll mess up everything.
Okay.
Get the real one. I try not to buy the cheap junk unless I'm just demonstrating something. But when I buy a tool, I want to buy one that's more worth it.
All right. So I think we've about gone through all the tools I have here. So what else do you have there that you'd like to show us? Because I know I know it won't be like next year when they actually come to the jam, and we can have a lot of things for them to pick up and play with, and maybe bring some of their own questionable things, that they might want to have know how to sharpen.
Well,
And
one thing I do have a serrated edge knife.
okay, yeah, that's something I have trouble with. So tell me what to do with that.
If I was using this machine here, now it's got a way to fasten it down, but you don't want to have a whole lot of power or speed on it, so I think it would be okay. You can make you a plate to put on the back of a thin grinding wheel and put a grinding wheel on your machine. Just have it where it can glue on top of here with a sticky back. But after you fix it where you can put a grinding wheel on here and go in the corner like this. Normally the serration is only on one side. You just take the back of your hand like this and just come down like that. Just match your angle all the way down. Now some people want you to take a knife that's not serrated and do the same thing. I mean, you do the same thing. Just have it around to the shape you want. You can do that with no problem. Now also,
Well, I imagine even on this, possibly you could use like a cushion plate. And
possibly, I hadn't tried that.
if this were serrated, which of course it's not, but if it was serrated, I would think you could kind of come in through the serration with each of the little cushion in here. I'd have to go home and try it.
I would think so. As long as it's going away from the teeth, you should be fine.
You always got to go away from the
You
edge.
get a burr. And I don't have another place to plug up, so I'll show you this. You can also, Bonnie, take your little chainsaw bit I was telling you about.
Yeah. On the Dremel?
Serration, right? And just do it like that. It's all the way down on that.
That looks like a lot of work. How much you charge for that?
Well, I charge $2 extra on the price of the sharpening. I charge like $4 for that knife. It makes it $6 if I do that.
Okay.
Now, it's just one that's already serrated. But it don't take. I can serrate a knife if I'm out there on the field doing it. I can serrate a knife like this, a little steak knife. I can serrate that in about a minute to a minute and a half. And I'm working on a thing so other people can do it. Not used to it. Put this on like a hinge, like a door hinge, and all you do is just pull this back, drop it down with the door hinge, and it's exactly the same every time. And you can actually put a little feed thing here and pull it back one click each time. Let the thing come in, click, 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 click. Let that feed thing fit in here, just like an old handsaw machine. It clicks, click, click, and every time it comes down, it do that. I'm actually working on that also for a thing with for the thinners and blenders, the teeth and blenders.
Oh yeah, the little thing on the blenders.
Right, the little notches.
Yeah.
Well, I'm working on a thing with this sharp pointed edge here. Come down, you say this, you have to have the shear took apart. But it'll come down on a real sharp edge, or you can have a diamond wheel. Come down like this. And have it with a little stop feed where you stop it at the same place every time. Just come all the way down that corner, sharp corner. Make a little V-shaped notch. And you're actually got a thing stopping your wheel so you don't, stopping your knife or shear where you're going in the same spot on the tooth every time. Because on a shear, you're stopping against that back of that tooth on the thinner. So it just comes down rocket. You can have it where it's like this, a little bead coming in here, and I got an idea of putting one down like this with a handle, and the teeth just come down and cut new teeth.
Okay.
All right across. But I think so many of them that don't have teeth, somebody took the teeth off of them.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I mean, I've done that, cutting your teeth on thinners.
Well, Jim, at that point, you just sell them a new thinning shear, unless you just want to show off.
I try to, but some of these people, barbers are the worst at it. You find that, and barbers are usually they just don't want to put that kind of money and stuff because they don't buy a higher price shear. Now some barbers, I know some use high calories and stuff like that, but a lot of you barbers are using these plastic panel shears that they buy for us. But I say there's some that have really good stuff, but the younger barbers, they will have good stuff. But I'm thinking on these old barbers that's 50, 60 years old or older, and they got the shear they had back 30 years ago, and they're still using it today. I got one to tell you about up in North Carolina. I got a barber up there. He's dead now, but when I go to him, every time I get his clipper blades, I tear them apart. Half of them at least would have a dead roach bug inside.
Oh.
He had a mess. They were
a dead roach inside his clipper blades. How in the world?
Yeah, between the blades. And sometimes he'd have one off the clipper he'd be using on somebody's hair and hand it to me to sharpen it too. And I'd say, get out there and have one. He'd be using it on somebody's head in that way.
It's a wonder if a roach didn't run out when he's using it on somebody's head.
Well, most of them were dead roach bugs.
They were all dead, okay.
Yeah, every one I found was dead. And I probably found at least 100 roach bugs.
Oh.
That he had their blades. I mean, he'd have a box of blades he'd have a lot of blades, but he
that was nasty. That's nasty.
And you think the health department would have done something with him, but I don't know.
I don't think he would be able to keep his barbershop open with it as clean as they want it with this COVID-19 virus going around,
Well, this has been 10, 15, 20 years ago, so nowadays, there's a lot more rules now than there were back then anyway. But there's...
if anybody's watching, put down the nastiest shop you've been in, what you've seen, because it's... some of the cleanest shops I've been have been like little hole in the wall in the back of a flea market, and they would be just spotless and everything's sanitary. And then others, I've been in nice, fancy, expensive salons, and it was just... Oh, yeah. So you can't always tell. What else you got there for me, Jim? Got anything else, or any words of advice?
I got this a pair of pliers. This is a cheap pair, but if you get a really good pair of pliers and they've wore their teeth off here, but this has got broke teeth in it. And you can take and just put that, this is not handles yet. But you can take those teeth and just use those corners and go up each corner like that, cutting your teeth.
I wouldn't even think about cutting teeth on pliers, but I guess so.
I mean, they don't have to be fancy, but if the teeth's gone, you can just cut them and you set a teeth on it.
Well, my teeth are about gone on my little tiny pliers, so I can just kind of go in here and just sort of tap it along, huh?
Yeah. Or if you've got a corrugating file or a corrugating wheel, you just come down on it. That's how fast if you've got a corrugating wheel, just come down and just cut your teeth on it.
Yeah, whole idea is just something rough where it's not going to slip out, huh?
Now, it has to be one that's where they, come together. It's one that's, it has to be one where the handles, where, they'll keep coming together. They make some that, it'll stop once you get so far.
Yeah.
That kind you can't do it one with.
Oh, yeah.
But as long as it's the ones you keep coming together with, you can do it for a long time. And I charge $5 for that. And since some of these pliers are hard to find nowadays. I mean, my favorite pair of pliers, which is this one, I can't find these at all anymore. I got something that look like them, but I can't find none that work like them. These are Shears pliers I've had since back in the 80s.
Yeah, Craftsman, huh?
Shears Craftsman, right?
Yeah.
And they still work good, but but you can take those and, I can't get to it, but you cut those in those big notches and the little notches. You get all the way in there and all you want to do is rock it, come across it. like that. And, well, if I just say you've got a screwdriver now, I didn't bring maybe I did. Let's see. Yeah, a flathead screwdriver.
Yeah.
You can also do that. You can take and come down like that, flatten it like we did those, jointing those tools.
Yeah.
Just, if your flathead's not working good, then you can also take and thin it down on your machine. Just do it like that. If you want it to be narrower, just take it on the sides like that. So you can get screwdrivers too, which, you know, it had to be a good screwdriver what we were fooling with. But now these are the Cobalts, they're pretty good screwdrivers.
Yeah.
Some people buy these, you buy a whole set of them for $3.99 at Walmart, they're not worth fooling with.
No.
But good screwdriver, you know. That's just anything that they've got. I tell them, whatever you got, bring it out here to me. I'm here. Might as well not walk away from extra money there, you know.
But I just want to thank you for your class, and really have enjoyed it. And so, and we're going to do an expanded version of it next year at the Sharpeners Jam, where they can actually hands-on with their machines and sharpen some of these things, right?
Sounds good to me. We'll try to find all the stuff we need by then, I hope.
Okay, we got a year, and maybe other people can collect some things.